Hello, everyone. You already know the routine as you come in, hit that like button. Nequa, hey sis.
Make boom.
Oh man, we got a crazy show today. We got Maryanne, crazy ass, talking about she contacted Angela Yee, and she said she contacted three other people that she won't name, but I think it's the Breakfast Club.
The lies, the lies. I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
be because I'm up front.
Uh, uh, Love Wretch, Ratch, 4421. Hey, peace and welcome to the channel. Sorry if I messed up your name. Um, yeah, man, we got a hell of a show. Maryanne talks about Umar Breakfast Club interview as if this lady ain't just passing another fake check. Trey, what's up? And then Poetic Flacco called Umar fucking up. He snitched on himself about he might have said look, it sounded like he spent 25K. Sound like he openly admitted it without noticing that he did it. One joint in 2019, he said his last interview he said he had 750K that he raised to get to school. But then when he came to the Breakfast Club on his last one, oh Rach, okay, love Rach, KKC on his last one, his last interview, he said he only had 500. So where that other 250 go, brother? Yeah, Trip C is gonna be on mute because Prestige not feeling well, so we don't want to disturb his sleep. He probably got a whole bunch of performances coming up. He need all the rest he can get, so she'll be on mute. But yeah, look like Poetic Flacco caught Umar in a total big lie, missing 250K out of that donation money, bruh. Where did it go? And then he lines up the interview so well. I got to give it to him on this one. He lined it up so well. Only people that I see line up those interviews that well is KKC and maybe Lennon sometimes, but KKC lined it up like that too. But Flacco got him. He caught him. He caught him in a whole conundrum. Every single time he come there, he say there's only a couple renovations that need to be done, and it's almost ready. And how far apart are these goddamn interviews? They are years apart. How the fuck is it every time you come there, you only got a little bit of renovations to be done, and they never get done?
Good morning. Maryanne's here. I wanted to bring my perspective on the latest interview that Umar Johnson did on The Breakfast Club. Now, I'm not going to pull up any other slide or bring you any sound bite. On my page, I don't really do all this hoop-de-doop. But before I give you
Yeah,
my
my bad. I had to go
perspective,
regulate
I
them
want to
bees.
share something in my channel member. I had
Channel member.
taken the time to Angela Yee, Lorient, and I shared something with her that took place with Dr. Umar and a
That's
member
love.
on the Breakfast Club. This is before anything was signed. Factual. Now, this platform, what are they known for? You give them an
They hate
information
night.
and they covers the
Peace and
story.
welcome.
Nothing became of that. So be it. So now, getting to my perspective. Umar Johnson stood in
This
front of
nigga
us
ain't
in front
pronouncing
of the
that one
school
word
that
right
he
this whole
purchased
entire
with
time.
donors' money,
This whole video.
a gift to black women February 14th, that all
I counted about
renovation
four
was
so far.
completed, FDMG's coming. He sits on this platform and now he's pushing a date for 2027. How do we get there? So for me, as
Pause.
of now, Umar Johnson is no longer the focal point. I see him as a clown on the stage. The question I want to
Pause.
ask you all, when we look at the Breakfast Club, who
Is she still there?
is the corporate power behind the Breakfast Club, and what agenda are they really pushing? That's the question. They are platforming someone in our community who is extracting money from us and not providing anything. Someone who is a cancer within our community.
Well, shit,
Now, just
Umar doing
because we look at
Scott 3 yard.
Charlemagne the Guy, we look
Umar
at
just did it.
DJ Envy, we can relate to these people. There are employees. They're employees like you and I. They go to a place of business, they give their time and labor, and they are paid just like you and I. Yeah, they don't run it, they don't own
Well,
it,
tell
they
Rock
don't
I said,
really
hey, I hope
have
you
any
feel better.
decision power when it comes to the Breakfast Club. So we need to ask ourselves, what are we really supporting? Because when you tune into them, what are we really supporting? You know, back in the days, yes, they hanged you, or they'll set a bomb at a
They
church,
hang me.
or they'll
Oh shit!
destroy
If
Black
you
Wall
still
Street.
there, where's your seed
People
at?
has evolved.
Oh my
They
god. Oh my god. I count at least 10 words this lady done fucked up. But that's besides the point. That's what I forgot to talk about. The video I forgot to play yesterday. Um, where Umar says that he is now opening it up in 2027, but you just told the people that all you had was a few renovations to get done. Matter of fact, the renovations are done. You on Valentine's Day, right? He said this was the Valentine's gift. He swept out all the trash, and all they doing is waiting for the certificate of occupancy. That shouldn't take a whole year. We are just now in we a month or 2 months into to 2026, and you're talking about it's going to open in
Three
2027.
about to be four.
You just about to be three, about to be 4 years. We a couple. We still in the beginning of the year,
Four.
but I do notice though he has not been given any information to where people can apply for the teachers' positions, for staff, school board. He has not done none of that. He ain't asking for none of that. But I just wanted to point that out because that's ridiculous. That shouldn't take a whole year. Well, because you got to vet people, but that should have been already. That process should have already been done. You're not showing anybody where to if it's going to open in 2027. Where's the applications for the kids to even go to the school? All you saying is we need more donations. You ain't saying nothing else. No applications, no staff, none of that.
Dee Dee. Francesca.
Mr.
Hey,
Judge. Hey, I dropped a link for you last night, Mr. Judge. I don't know why you ain't come up. Maybe I didn't see you backstage. If you did, if I did, if you were backstage, I didn't know. That shit happens sometimes. But I did drop the link when you asked me to last night.
day
You can go ahead.
will come and destroy you and put people in front of you that look like you, and you don't even understand what's happening. What is really going on? I just
Yeah,
had an
like
interview.
you.
It took me nearly 5 months to get a penciled in to sit down with the deputy chief of Wilmington. I asked the man, I kept the interview very clear and very basic. If renovation is complete, what time frame does one look
Renovation.
at to get an occupancy certificate? The man told you, please go back and look at the interview. 30 days. It is a people driven effort
Pause.
when you get to that stage. How do we
He did say 30. He said it could be anywhere from 30 days. It depends on what type of business it is. He didn't give a definite. He said it could at the very least 30 days, but it depends on what type of business he is. But like I said, it's going to take more than 30 days because Umar has not done any of the things that he listed that needed to be done before even starting these so-called renovations. Renovations, lady. Oh my God, I count at least 10 words you done fucked up already. You just butchering the English language. You too old for this shit. KKC cracked me fucked up with the other day. He said, I refuse. This lady been in the United States her whole goddamn life. There's no goddamn way she should be talking like that. If we had to take English, so did she. You go ahead, sis.
Go from February 14 and he's pushing us to 2027. It makes no sense. The question is the power structure that platform a guy like Umar Johnson, what are their agenda? When we support by turning on, what are we supporting? That's the true question. And that
Joey
merge
had
the
you pouring
Breakfast Club
locals that
did with
morning.
Netflix. I'm just crossing my arm, sitting back and look. It's not
Oh
a
my
really
God.
rooted merge, in my
You just crossing
opinion.
your arm.
Let's see how far this marriage lasts between Netflix and the Breakfast Club. Now,
Say I'm
Did you say
crossing my
pause?
arm. No, 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 no. That's it. She still sound drunk, don't she? She said, I'm crossing my arm. Okay.
All the time. Hey, everybody.
This is getting extremely ridiculous. Sigma, what's up, bro? I ain't seen you in
Now,
a while.
where I come from, we don't do a lot of talking. We're doers, action. I've reached out to three key individuals to bring this Umar dilemma to their attention. Now, there's no need to drop name. People are busy. And when you make a request,
Drop
it takes
name.
time for them to look into it, to do their research, to do review, and to get back. So I'm going to give them time. I'm going to be patient, but I'm persistent. There will be follow up. Now, these three individuals, like I
Will
said,
be
I'm not
follow
dropping
up.
names. When something goes down in our
Pause.
nation, those are the face.
Sounds like she found a new target to stalk. That's what it sounded like to me. It sounded like she done found some new targets to harass instead of about Umar. Umar still sounds like a target to her, but now she's about to harass Angela Yee and these other three people that says she won't name, which sounds like the Breakfast Club. Who, if you reached out to Angela Yee, she's not even on the Breakfast Club, and just three other people that you won't name. That sounds like you, in my personal opinion, she's reaching out to the people in the Breakfast Club, and I'm pretty sure them motherfuckers ain't gonna want to deal with her crazy ass. I'm pretty sure. I know Charlamagne gonna have something to say about the way she talk. Knee slap. What's up with you, good brother? Hey, yo, I was watching your live stream before I did my live. That shit was hilarious. Why Coochie Kulu jumped that bull like that? I can't stand that other dude that was on the panel, dog. He always up there on some bullshit. You go ahead, sis.
That we see that are supporting black people, that are championing for black people. We have a problem. Umar Johnson has become a problem within our community. So let's see how they handle this. Again, like I said, this man got on the Breakfast Club. From what he told us from February 14th is not computing. It's not adding up at all. And he made it clear to you your kid's not going to go there for free. How do you think someone below poverty level is going to be able, that's his base, going to be able to afford $600 per child? He made it clear it's not going to be free for your child to go to school there. And then there's another thing that doesn't sit well with me, the school not being accredited. Like, that
Pause.
makes no sense. But he told you
I forgot to say something about that too. Like he explained like that the school wasn't going to be accredited at the during the Breakfast Club interview, basically saying that his credentials is enough for these kids. Like, what do you mean? If it's not an accredited school, how are these kids going to transfer off to college or if the parents want them to transfer out of the school, they don't like it. Every grade that they had in that school will never count. Your credentials alone is not going to get these kids where they need to go. It makes absolutely no sense. I can't believe I'm agreeing with her, but she's absolutely right about this part. That part made absolutely no fucking sense. He was literally telling people that it's not accredited, but it don't matter. What you mean it don't matter? Sweet DJ, thank you for the $5 cash app. What do you mean it don't matter though? How and you got to be out of your mind to still want to send your child to that school. And I think he knows nobody want to send their kids to that school anymore. He's got to know by now. Nobody wants to send their goddamn kids to that school. Their life is going to be totally fucked up. It's going to be totally fucked up because when they try to transfer out of school, out of that school to go anywhere or even get a job, it will not count. You're wasting. What is he trying to do? Elementary, middle school, and high school. You're wasting people's lives. Say a child goes there, the school really does by some miracle open, and there's kids that go there from kindergarten all the way up to 12th grade. You just wasted 12, 13 years of these kids' lives. The most they can do is get a GED once they leave your school. That's the only way they'll get into a college. And if their parents want to transfer their kids out of that school back into a regular school, whatever grades that they completed during his school won't matter. They'll just be asked out. Imagine your kid, you get your kid through middle school all the way through middle school in that joint. You decide, you know what, I want him to go to a regular high school once he's graduates, the middle school part. And you transfer him out and they telling you that everything that he learned doesn't count and he got to start all over somehow, some way. That's going to be crazy. You go ahead, play it.
You the accreditation that he has, that should be good enough for you to accept and send your child to a school that's not going to be credited. It makes absolutely no sense. So when that child done and then they can't transfer anything coming from a non-credited school, what future does your child have? Is that okay? What is the agenda of those who platform him, of those who push him? Now, the Black Breakfast Club have encouraged our community to give this man money. The Black Breakfast Club have platformed this man. All of those who are participants need to be held accountable as well. Period. Point blank. No if or buts about the situation. And to the conscious
No
community,
if
I'm not
or
a
but.
leader in the community. I don't own the community. I don't control what these people do in the community. But I think it's time. Those who are in leadership position in the conscious community, it's time for a table round. People in a collective
Right.
decision need to be made where he
$600 a
won't be
month. That's the
platformed
whole
anywhere in
bill.
the community, where he'll be cut off, because I really believe the community has given him coverage, has given him as a form of buffer. And you know what? The community is guilty as well. I, as an
Pause.
activist, I, as a concerned citizen,
No, you were a part of that community. You've aided and embedded several of these motherfuckers. He isn't your first one. Why don't you take down that video of Polite? I mean, you would think someone who claims to have
She
integrity as you
did.
know.
She did.
Oh,
She took down the
oh, she
interview
did.
with him. She just didn't take down the movie.
Oh, right. Okay. Still, I wouldn't have no videos of him on my platform in a good light. And then that's another thing. She thinks she has a new angle. Ain't no check. The check just I just showed y'all a fake check, and we're gonna move on to me contacting Angela Yee. Lady. We still at the check, lady. You just showed us another fake check. And you acting all nonchalant as if she really think like her audience is stupid. She really thinks of her audience as stupid people. She just showed us another fake check. Not one channel reported on your channel believed that check was real. Not one channel. I know you seen them shits, and you just blow it off like it's nothing. I wonder who the fuck is still supporting her. I'm convinced that most of the people that still subscribe either was just too lazy to unsubscribe, or they just dare to watch the drama unfold. Because there's no way. No, I can't even say that because there's a lot of dumb people on YouTube. If you believe this shit, and then you just skip past that check as if it never existed. You go ahead, play, sis.
You believe this? I got some property in Neverland. Good swampland for you.
Right. Good swampland.
I'm
With
going to
flying
tell you,
pixies,
please
Tinkerbell and all.
refrain from giving this man a penny because this is ridiculous. This makes absolutely no sense. He came in front of us. He told us February 14th, all renovation is complete. FDMG is coming. Now he goes on a big platform and he's talking about 2027. What does that mean? Does that make sense to any of us? Listen, we don't need to
Ain't
have all
nobody
the
paying for that
credential
shit,
Umar
Trey.
Johnson have. We don't need PhD. We don't need a master. We don't need a bachelor. You don't need an associate. You don't even need a high school diploma to figure this is baloney,
You don't need
family.
a master. You don't need a bachelor,
Absolutely baloney.
associate.
What is really going on here? That, like I said, when I share with Angela Yee what I share, I did not stutter. I did not choose my word carefully. I didn't dance around. I was crystal clear. And what I share with that woman, that's on recording, and that's a fact. Like I said, at the time when I took the
So here you are again saying that you did something and telling us that you have proof of it, but not showing the proof. I mean, last time you did this shit, instead of even talking about it, you just let us listen to whatever recording, like that phone call, them fake ass phone calls that you made with the bank guy, the police officer, with the dude that did Umar hair. You just let us listen to it. And I wonder if Angela Yee know that you were recording her.
Lance,
If you did, Lance, what's up? Kakalaka, what's up? If you did speak to Angela Yee, I wonder if she knows that you were recording her. Because in certain states, you can't do that. You can't record people without their knowledge or permission. I don't know if it's like that in Ohio, but I know in certain states you can't do that. Yeah, she's that letter S traumatized her somehow in her childhood. I don't know what the fuck happened. She does not believe in the word the letter S
it
at
was
all.
the S in apartments.
Right. You go ahead.
liberty to reaching out. This is before anything was signed. So the question is now, all of those who support him and give him a platform need to be held accountable as well. Please be mindful who we support. Just because they put someone that looks like you, just because they bring you someone that looks like you, that doesn't mean these people's agenda or in the best interest of your community. Umar Johnson is a problem in our community. Umar Johnson has become a cancer in our community. This man has taken a lot of money from our community and continues to solicitate money from our community. And then it's really, really making my mind think. There's a issue that came with some money regarding me when I go to the authority, meet a civil case. oh, we're looking into this, we're doing our own thing, but this part, you have to go to city. Makes no sense. We are at the bottom of the barrel, and it shows you when your community is not being protected. We need to come together collectively. He is a problem. And like I said, those three key people that I've reached out to, I'm going to
Sean,
give
what's up?
time. I am patient, but I could guarantee you, channel member, I will follow up. I'm a type of person, I'm persistent. Indeed, I am. Indeed, I am. And like I said, I didn't bring you no clip from the Breakfast Club. I didn't bring you no soundbite. I don't need to bring all of that to give you what I need to give you. But again, be mindful of who you support. Be mindful to think on a deeper level, what is the agenda of pushing this man and protecting this man? He's no longer a focal point for me. He's a clown on the stage performing. Umar Johnson is a joke. That's exactly what he is. Please refrain from giving this man even a red cent. He does not deserve a penny from our community. And then when you get a chance, go back
Pause.
and listen to the interview I did with the deputy. The man broke down.
But you felt as though he deserved thousands of dollars when you was donating to him, allegedly. You allegedly donated 2,000. I think it was around that. See, it's like Elmer Fudd pronouncing the R. Diabolical. Wasn't it around that amount? About $2,000 you donated that you claim you got back. And I'm trying to find out what your motive is, lady, because when I really thought about your story, Umar never did shit to you. He never did nothing to you for you to be harassing this nigga like that. Cause he wasn't the guy that you wanted, that you thought he was when y'all was filming, or when he didn't want you to play the video when y'all had the dispute over the video. I can't find anything that he really did wrong to you for you to be going so hard as you did, other than him probably most likely giving you the Shango stick or rejecting. That's the only thing I can think of for you going so hard. Because you even put yourself out there to embarrass yourself, putting out a fake check, two fake checks, fake recordings. You've done all this shit that through, and God don't like ugly. And we can tell that's what it is with your situation, because you jumped out the window and just totally embarrassed yourself. You fell flat on your face. For what? And then you keep persistently trying to push this. And I'm not sticking up for Umar. It's like I said, like me, like Trey say, like everybody else say, we still saying fuck Umar. That nigga's a scammer. We all know this. But this lady is just as bad. You out here committing check fraud. And then the lineage you come from is even worse. Like I don't usually like be speaking ill on the dead, but from what the story that we saw and we heard, drop top lip, the story that we heard, your father was a very evil man, a very evil man, and we can see why you don't take accountability. He didn't take accountability for that man burning alive in that building and 9 other people falling unconscious and having injuries from smoke ventilation. He took no accountability for it. He sat there with a straight face as if he did nothing, knowing that he's been told for decades that the building was a fire hazard. He said he had electrical wires
Down
running from apartment to apartment. Go ahead, sis. I was just about
to
done
you
anyway.
in layman's terms, the procedure of
She
obtaining
definitely her daddy's son.
an occupancy certificate. He broke
Right,
down the
behind you
time
gave to.
frame when renovations completed, how quickly to get the certificate to
Doing
move
this time
forward.
quick.
Everything he broke down to you, this man, Umar Johnson, has not put in place. He's playing in our face. What what is the true agenda behind all of this? That's the true question. Maryanne, Lorient, thank you. And that is my perspective on this latest interview that he did on the Breakfast Club. May each and every one of you have a blessed day. Thank you.
Well, that's
My
that. The
younger
next show.
sister wants
I
me to
think this
share a
lady's fucking
husband with.
crazy. She needs help. I think she needs help. I think she just needs to
I
get
was just
off the
watching
internet.
this new
We're not forcing you. And before you said we demanded you get off the internet. It's getting to that point where motherfuckers are going to start demanding it. But you, we're saying your best bet is to just go away. Your best bet is just to leave the internet alone. It's not. It ain't for you, lady. It ain't for you. You're not a good liar. You don't talk very well. And I can't wait till Mind Chaos Brew do her live stream tonight because she got apparently she got some more insight on what's been going on. That's her in the chat too, ain't it? What's up, Brew?
Yes, that's her. Hey, everybody, I'm on mute today.
You said Storm
Umar
said she
Johnson
think
and
her cousin she think her cousin found the archives of the fire. I mean, we found news clippings of it. We found a news clipping. Uh, and Kayla, Brew about to
Yeah,
do
Jessica
a
sent
whole
us the
live stream
news
on it
clip,
after
but
this
she
video.
might have some more because it's kind of cut off. We never
Yeah, that's what
found
I'm saying.
out
I
what
think
happened.
yeah, I think she got more on it. So I can't wait to see what she got in store because that story is horrible. I could not live with something like that on my conscience. But this next video is Poetic Flacco. Y'all know I'm not the biggest fan of Poetic. He been over here a couple times too in the chat, but he did a good job on this one. He definitely caught Umar in his lie. He definitely caught him in his lie. You go ahead, sis. You can go ahead and play it.
Breakfast Club interview, and he's back with more lies, perpetuating this scam, completely unchecked on a Breakfast Club. And that led me down a rabbit hole. Umar Johnson accidentally admitted and confessed that he stole
Admitted.
$250,000 of the donors' money on the
Hold
Breakfast
on,
Club.
sis.
And that led me to ask if Umar Johnson has been as open and bold and blatant with
Why
this
would
scam as you can
your
be,
language,
then
your English
isn't the
right
Breakfast
too?
Club at
Admitted.
least culpable? Isn't the Breakfast Club at least accountable for this scam as well? Aren't they just as guilty as Umar Johnson? Umar Johnson's last
What?
interview with the Breakfast Club before this one was about 3 or 4 years ago. And that's because Umar Johnson said he's not going back on the Breakfast Club until the school is complete because he don't want to go back on and they ask him about the school and he don't have an update. So I guess in Umar Johnson's world, like the school is completed. So he's back on the Breakfast Club with more cap and more excuses as to why he don't have an exact opening date yet for the school. And I'm watching this, and I'm watching
Questions
how
about
Charlamagne the God
Maryanne.
and
What you
everybody is
mean
making
questions?
excuses for this man.
Frederick Douglass's birthday, we completed the renovations at FDMG, so we completely done. We
So
just
the school is done.
School is done.
Congratulations.
We just trying to get an inspection now.
You know what I find interesting, Dr. Umar? People like to say you a scammer, right? And I say Dr. Umar has the school. The school is
I
there.
don't mind the allegations,
I've
but
seen
show
the
proof.
renovations.
I
But,
don't.
but the school is there. They can't
Yeah.
say you didn't use the
Yeah,
money
for 7
to buy
years.
the building, to renovate it, and all of that type of stuff. But
We can no longer give the Breakfast Club the excuse of being naive and not knowing what's going on because they continue to provide alibi for this man
Did you
every
hear me?
interview. And it's been about 10 years now. Charlamagne the God says he
Yeah,
don't understand why people will call Umar Johnson a scammer.
He said he don't mind the allegation, but we need to show proof. We've been showing the proof for a very long time. Lennon's been showing the proof. KKC been showing it for years. Trip C shows it. I've shown proof. What more proof do we need that you are scamming? You said you bought the building for $400 some thousand. Come to find out, you don't own the building and you leased it for like $10. So where the fuck did all the money go? You've collected millions of dollars and you leased that building for $10 under somebody else. All right, I got you. I'll drop them as soon as I finish the clips and you can do something. You can do a read order.
If he actually bought the schools in 2019. Well, the schools are not open.
But yeah, that's enough proof that you scamming. But there's gonna be more proof in this video because you gonna give us like 13 different amounts of donations that you got, and they change every time. They either go up or down. You go ahead, play it.
Up yet. And let's do some quick math, right? Because apparently math is hard for a lot of people. Umar Johnson bought this school for $400,000 in 2019. Let's do some quick math. Umar Johnson bought the school in 2019 for $400,000. In 2015, Umar Johnson told Charlamagne the God to his face that he raised $500,000 in 1 year for the school.
So, for example, we're talking about my fundraiser for the school, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's say one of these, and I hope they do write a check. You know what I mean? These
Macklemore comes to you and says, I'm going to give you $2 million, and I got 500 gay kids in your school, Dr. Umar.
All right,
what do you
hit
do?
the Cash App then, John.
You're going to have to put that check in another name. Give me that $2 million. But no, seriously, we need, if you want to donate to the fundraiser, you go to GoFundMe.com/Dr. Umar, GoFundMe.com/DRUMAR. Now, when you look on the GoFundMe, we only raised 160, but most of my donations have been mail-in checks and money orders. People don't trust the internet.
GoFundMe.
So, but we raised $500,000 in a year.
That's great.
But the problem with that, if we only raising $500,000 a year and the school costs $2 million.
You got about 4 years.
Thank you. That school ain't gonna be around in 4 years.
That, yeah.
So I need a check. I need a check. I need Jay-Z. I need that check. Puff, I know you listening, Puff.
Oh yeah,
all my rappers
you on
out
Revolt
there.
TV right now.
I need that check.
It's gonna be hard.
And we tax exempt, so they can write it off on their taxes. Help me get this school so we can give our boys a new reality.
If that man raised $500,000 in 2015, how much total you think Umar Johnson has raised a decade later? We're in 2026, and he hasn't stopped raising money? How much you think he raised in this decade if he raised $500,000 in 2015? Right? Now, the last number, the ballpark was like $2 or $3 million.
Right.
So if Umar Johnson spent $400,000 on the school in 2019, you don't think it's appropriate to ask where did all the other money go? Why the school isn't open up yet? Why the doors ain't open? What's going on? Why did it take you a decade? Now, these people are not naive to this. They know exactly what's going on.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense because if you made 500,000 in 1 year, imagine all the money that he made all through this whole decade raising this money for it. It makes no sense to why you still need donations and how these renovations took so long and why the school ain't open yet. You go ahead, play it.
Because a lot of the proof and evidence that people got against Umar Johnson comes from Breakfast Club clips, where he's telling them the information. And they've been being given a runaround for a while now, too. For a while now. So when Umar Johnson comes on a Breakfast Club and he says, oh, the school is complete, if this is needed and this is needed, we can have it up by 2027. I'm like, where's the pushback? Why is nobody pushing back against this man?
I'm glad we went the way that we went. It's the first school in American history built exclusively by donations from African people from around the world. Every single continent, nearly every country donated to FDMG.
So when are you going to be opening the doors where students can start?
Well, we got to get a certificate of occupancy. I can't answer that. You feel me? It's always something holding me. If we had it right now, I'm confident.
Oh, no, I was saying what you were saying.
And we can start off.
He said Diddy can't help him out now. But she said character lifting, some way saying
We just don't see the sticker part up here.
Oh, I see it. Appreciate the super sticker. You can go ahead and play it.
August, not this year because you only got a few months, but of 2027. You feel me? But the question becomes, here we go again. We're completely done. How long before you give us our paper so we can start planning for the children? And I can't answer that.
They offer no pushback. Like they just accepted it as if this was normal. So why not announce the school is finished or the school is done once the school is ready to open up? Once you actually have students, have a curriculum, you have teachers, you have a staff, you have a nurse. Why not announce it when the school is actually about to open up? But you're announcing this when you finished renovations on the school. Like, isn't that like the bare minimum? Like the school should be, like people should be able to come into school without dying of renal diseases. Like, shouldn't that be the bare minimum? But he's talking about opening up the school because I guess he claims renovations are done, even though it has not been like deemed safe yet for occupancy. And I was expecting them to at least give pushback on this particular thing because he's been giving them the runaround for a decade. In 2021, Umar Johnson told the Breakfast Club the school only needed 3 weeks of repair to open up, and that it was black people's fault for not stepping up to get the repair done for them.
Now, last time you were up here, we were talking about your school and the school that you opened.
FDMG Academy.
The Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy. It's a bittersweet report, brothers, because let me make it real simple so y'all can understand this. We have two schools, right? They look across the street at one another. The Marcus Garvey building is the elementary school, and the Frederick Douglass building is much larger. It's the high school. Now, we're focusing on the Garvey building right now, right? If you were to say, how soon can that building be ready? It can be ready in 3 weeks. We only have 3 weeks worth of repairs, 3 weeks worth of HVAC, 3 weeks worth of electric, 3 weeks worth of plumbing. So if, hypothetically speaking, if a black tradesman, a black HVACer said, I'm going to come volunteer, I'm going to fix the system, you have to pay for all of the materials, but I'm going to donate my time. If an electrician, if a plumber said, we're going to donate our time to fix the system, but you have to pay for all the...
You definitely had black HVAC people that wanted to help, black plumbers that wanted to help. They were donating time, resources, and materials. Shit, one dude wanted to give you a whole plot of land with trailers on it. And you turned them all down, then turned around and blamed black folks for the reason why you ain't got the school up and running. That's like a slap in the face. That's like a slap in the face. And if Maryanne did donate $10,000, no wonder why she bad. I could see why she's so persistent. She gave him $10,000, and he gave her the Shango. That might be the case, because it got to be deeper than just them
the material
over a movie. You go ahead.
The school would be up and running in 3 weeks. That's all we have. The problem is, Charlemagne and Envy, is I haven't come across black folks who are willing to donate their time. That's one. So we have to raise enough money to pay market rate for those repairs. So the HVAC, the bills that I'm getting are ranging from $250 on up. The plumbing, the bills I'm getting are ranging from like $150 on up. You see, so we have to raise about $300,000 just to handle that. Where if we had some black folk who was willing to donate their time, the school would be up and running in 3 weeks.
I'm not gonna bother even touching on the fact that the school costs $400,000. If you raised, let's say conservatively, over $1 million, if you raised $500,000 in 1 year in 2015, then you've probably raised over $1 million in a decade.
As a third party,
then why didn't you have enough for the $300,000 of repairs? You will still have over $300,000 left if that's the case, right? But besides that, so Charlamagne the guy in the Breakfast Club heard that explanation, and you know what they did? They told their huge audience to go and donate to Umar Johnson some more. Give him more of your dollars.
I wonder if they change their perspective of how they look at this, right? Like, you bought the building, but I would look at it like a startup.
Outright, we own it, no mortgage.
Yeah, I would look at it like it's a startup. And this is what you're doing.
They're in good shape.
The
schools they're modern, they're not old. This was a charter school that was renovated at the tune of $13 million back in 2010. This is 2021. The school is only 10, 11 years old. They are modern. They're in good shape. The only thing we have to do is the plumbing, the electric, and the HVAC. We don't have to do no new construction. It's only repair. And that's why it's so frustrating for me, because it's only 3 weeks worth of repairs, not a month, not a year, 3 weeks worth of repairs and the school's beat up and running. If I were Mexican, the school be done.
3 weeks worth of repairs, right? And how long has he had that school?
Years.
Years. And it took you, what, 6, 7 years since you said this shit to do 3 weeks worth of renovations? Come on, bro. And could they really be held responsible for if he does, get outed, or the FBI does wind up locking his ass up? Could the Breakfast Club be held responsible for that shit too?
No.
They can't? Oh, okay.
Nope.
I remember Malik saying that shit. Malik said that
if I were Chinese, the school be.
And he always making it a race thing. It ain't got nothing to do with races. You spending up the fucking money as it comes in, dog. Because how does the money keep dropping and going up if you're not even doing the renovations at the time? How does the amount of donations go up and down? Unless you spending money and gaining more donations. 20-year project, 3 weeks worth of work. Get the fuck out of here. You go ahead.
Done. If I was East Indian, if I was Arab, if I was European Jew, if I was Italian, the school be done. It's only because it's us that we don't take something like this as serious.
So it's like raising money in another round for a startup company.
Raising the money in another round for like a startup
company.
Well,
tell them what they send donations.
Well, the donation should go to cash.me/FDMG school.
If he comes on in 2015 or 2016 and he tells your audience about this grand project and this grand thought idea, and you tell your audience to donate, that's one thing. But when you're about 6, 7, 8 years in, and you're realizing that nothing is coming to fruition and people are already throwing out scam allegations, is it really appropriate to tell your audience to continue to donate?
Thanks.
Is it appropriate to continue to co-sign this and be in like alibi for legitimacy when everything we've seen prove is not legitimate? That's 2021. Umar Johnson came back in 2022
they were state of the art
and told them everything is done. Everything is done. All right. That they're weeks away from opening up the school. This was 2022.
And first things first, man, congrats on the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy. I've been paying attention. I see that you got the building.
Yes, sir.
You've been doing renovations on the building. I saw you put the HVAC in, all kind of other stuff.
We're just about done. Electric is awaiting a permit. HVAC is awaiting controls. They're actually at the school right now. Plumbing is just about done. They got one more piece. Fire alarm is done. They got to check one more piece to that. The monitoring system is done. I'm hoping by the end of the calendar year we can get our inspection and have a grand opening in February, hopefully.
And you waiting on, you got to get accreditation too, or?
Nah, well, your accreditation comes from the state. So it's the state that gives you the license to operate. If you want accreditation beyond.
What happened? What happened to that? You said it was done. Everything was done. You was just trying to get your certificate of occupancy. This was in 2022, right? We are in 2026. And you went back full circle. Oh, we need to do renovations. We need money for renovations. Full circle. And I'm waiting. I'm just like you. I'm waiting for his excuse. Oh, somebody said that in the chat. Hold on. He said, I'm waiting for the excuse of why 4-9 thick in the thigh said, I'm waiting for his excuse for why he can't get his certificate of occupancy. We all know what he's going to do. We all know what he's going to do. He's going to blame it on black folks. He's going to say they didn't want him there because of his beliefs and all this other bullshit. We already know how this is going to go. It's going to go around for. It's a cycle. He does he does this every year. Watch. It's going to go right back to renovations. Ooh, you got that video that Tracy sent? What's this? Ooh, this is the mom house. Put that on a fully.
Supposedly.
That's the mom. Ooh. Ooh.
It's Storm Show.
Wait a minute. Run that back. Run that. I didn't get a good look at that. Run that back. Make it big. Let me make it big too. Put it up full mask.
It's Storm.
What the fuck?
Not a word was spoken in that video. Read the title again.
It says Umar mother describes rats and mice in the home. Exclusive clip. And yeah, ain't nobody say shit. But still, ooh, that shit got me itchy. Oh, that shit, looking at that video made me really itchy.
Show. It's Storm Show.
It looks a little cluttered. It ain't. But he covered most of the shit with his logo. Yeah. Okay, now I see the piles of junk that they talking about. The trash and shit. Oh, wow.
It's Storm Show.
Oh, wow. I do see the piles of trash and shit sitting by that window. Was that a window in the corner, on the right-hand corner, left-hand corner? Piles of trash is sitting there. That is a fire hazard. But can't they get in trouble for filming this lady house?
You act like anybody gonna call the cops, bro.
Right. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, true. But either way, I'm not seeing the piles of shit stacked to the ceiling. I do see that big ass pile of trash in the corner, but I didn't see the piles and piles upon piles of shit just stacked up like she said it was.
On
Yeah,
that, you can seek out professional accreditation bureaus, but that's not legally required.
Man, why don't you talk about that more, Dr. Umar, especially being that they tried to clown you for so long about, not
I
having
don't
the school.
mind that because
it was the
if
caretaker.
you know that your mission is genuine, it's no need to respond to the negativity because at some day, the fruit of your works will manifest.
Ooh.
You follow?
Yeah,
so
speak for
my
theyself,
thing
yeah.
is, why argue when you know one day they're going to see the school?
Now talk about the process, because it was a long process.
It was a very
and
long process.
Trials and tribulations
Yes,
and
sir.
hurdles. So
yes, sir.
talk about that a little bit and what you had to get through, and also getting funding.
Yes, sir.
They're discussing the school as if it's done. Talk about the hurdles, man. You guys had to go through now that it's finally over with. Oh, we only got this little plumbing stuff, this little painting stuff done. This was 2022, 4 years later. 4 years later, the school still isn't open up yet. What's even worse about that particular interview is if they had a listening ear for objectivity and a listening ear to actually spot something wrong and actually give pushback, they will realize that Umar Johnson damn near admitted to his scam in their faces.
Admitted.
So Umar Johnson gets to talking about how, oh man, he had to overcome this and this and this, and how, he talked these folks down from 2 million down to this. So Umar Johnson breaks down how he talked these folks down from wanting $2 million. I
think it was the caretakers that sent sent that footage because it looked like the same
All right.
film from the other one. It's just more. They got her sitting on the couch this time. So why wasn't she in the other video? Where the hell was she at in that when they recorded that other video? Yeah, I would be upset if my mom was living like that too. That's kind of fucked up. I mean, it's not as bad as they described, but it is kind of fucked up, especially with that trash just piling up on the side. So, depending on how long it is, imagine how that shit probably smell. And then she allegedly ain't getting changed properly. Oh my God, I can't imagine what that house smells like. And she got to sit in that shit, going through her health problems and all the stuff that she got going on. That's just trifling. That's an embarrassment to Philly. That's just plain trifling. Who does that to their own fucking mother? That's fucking ridiculous.
Well, he bought it for, which was $400,000. But then Umar Johnson slips up and accidentally exposes himself.
We took our first donation in St. Louis 2014. We heard about the St. Paul's College, which was an HBCU closed in Virginia. Mm-hmm. They wanted $2 million, so we tried to raise it as quickly as we can. That was a bit ambitious. We didn't succeed. Mm-hmm. It was sold to an Asian company. Unfortunately, an HBCU sold to another race, I think is a great disappointment for us as a people. So then we just started looking for a day school. So I went to Chicago, Detroit, Florida, Ohio, all over the country. I was just flying, looking for a school. Mm-hmm. And then in 2017, I was on LoopNet, which was my main source of new property, and I saw this campus in Wilmington, Delaware, that I had heard about but never had a chance to see. So I'm on my way to Nat Turner's celebration, August 21st, 2017, the Great North American Eclipse. I stopped, I saw the campus, I said, this looks pretty nice. When I got back from Nat Turner, I had to go to Cuba first to get my Ifa initiation. I practiced Yoruba spirituality. Came back from Cuba, and I got a chance to go into the school, and I saw it. I said, we want this school, but they wanted $2 million. We couldn't afford that. We only had $500,000.
Wait, what? Yo,
whoa!
Pay attention to what this man just said. And if you're smart enough, you've already caught on. You've already caught on to how he just exposed himself.
And I got a chance to go into the school, and I saw it. I said, we want this school, but they wanted $2 million. We couldn't afford that. We only had $500,000. Mm-hmm. So I negotiated with them from August of 17 until February of 19, and they finally decided.
You know you fucked up, right?
We showed that yesterday.
Oh no, my bad. I was just sending it to you. I wasn't sending it to show you. I forgot to send it to you yesterday. But Trey sent it to you?
Trey sent it to me. I showed it on the screen.
Okay. But you know you fucked up, right? Because you said he raised $700,000. But then when it came to buying the building, $250,000 is missing. Now, I don't know about you. I ain't a mathematician, but that's a lot of money to go missing in that short period of time. Whole lot of money. So what happened to it?
To sell us the building.
No, go ahead.
For the money that we had.
When you let them talk long enough, they're gonna snitch on themselves. Umar Johnson just said he only had $500,000 in 2019 when he bought. However, Umar Johnson raised $500,000 his first year in 2015.
Mm-hmm.
If you raised $500,000 in 2015 and you kept fundraising, then how do you only have $500,000 left to spend in 2019? You would have had to misappropriate that money. You would have had to use up a lot of that money on yourself. It gets even worse, okay?
They explained all them trips.
3 years prior in 2019, that interview was from 2022, when Umar Johnson admitted he had $500,000 left to spend in 2019. He said that in 2022. Well, in 2019, when Umar Johnson was talking to Charlemagne the God about the school, Umar Johnson told Charlamagne the God that he has raised up to $750,000 up until that point. That was 2019.
Dang.
That would mean that if Umar Johnson only had $500,000 left to spend, then Umar Johnson would have used up $250,000 on himself.
So everyone listening, make sure you donate. Go to my website, drumarjohnson.com. Go to your Cash App and donate $FDMG School. I repeat, $FDMG School on the Cash App. We need $1 million to restore the whole campus.
I'm glad that happened because I remember people was giving you so much flack. It was like, Dr. Umar collected all this money. The school never manifested, so I'm glad that you.
Well, the interesting thing about that is $750,000, and y'all know this, is not a lot of money for a commercial property. $750,000 to purchase a school. For a school.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah, the interesting thing about that is $750,000, and y'all know this, is not a lot of money for a commercial property. $750,000 to purchase a school. For a school.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah. That's Umar Johnson admitting they raised $750,000 up until that point. And I still believe that number is a low ball. But if we believe Umar Johnson and take him at his word, he raised $750,000, but he only had $500,000 left when it was time to buy the school.
And I got a chance to go into the school, and I saw it. I said, we want this school, but they wanted $2 million. We couldn't afford that. We only had a half of $1 million. So I negotiated with them from August of 17 until February of 19, and they finally decided to sell us the building for the money that we had.
Wow.
Where did the $250,000 go?
I don't know.
I want to know the answer to that. And if we don't get the answer to that, the Breakfast Club is just as guilty as Umar Johnson, because the Breakfast Club has told people to donate. They continue to promote this man. This is just sad, man. Let me know in the comment section, what do you think about this? And if you're still watching this video and you want a video here somewhere on my screen, here, to find out how.
Yeah, but I heard about Poetic Flacco and what he was doing. He was trying to spin a narrative about Lennon, and he was sending all these emails. And I heard he allegedly told this one lady that he was going to essay her. That's what I heard. Say your cup to go told y'all it's my Blanca, we just put the link in the chat. Says she wants to do a read on Maryanne, and she's usually right, but I haven't seen her be wrong yet. To be honest with you, I haven't seen her be wrong yet. But didn't his GoFundMe get shut down before 2019?
Yes, well before 2019.
Yeah, so it couldn't have been that as the reason why the money was 250 was missing, because he said it in 2019.
He spent it. He spent it. He spent it on Jordans, jerseys, beads, white women, and booger sugar, allegedly.
Hey, Antonio, I put my email in the chat. If you got any information on that, just send it to my email. Jay Williams, what's up?
Bruh.
Hold on, that was my daughter. My daughter talking to me. Tell them I said they better move over so you can lay down. Oh, bad, these goddamn kids. My son keep messing with my daughter, and then my older daughter keep whooping his ass. Shit is hilarious. But yeah, if you got any information on that, then yeah, feel free to send it to my inbox. Me and Trip C's will vet the information, and if it all checks out, we'll probably do something on it. But I don't know too much about it. I've heard here and there about what Poetic Flacco was doing, and I heard I know for a fact he was one of Umar's biggest supporters too. I'm pretty sure he was back in the day. He was one of Umar's biggest supporters, and he was going at, and that's the reason why he was going at Lennon. Oh, for a second, y'all.
Hello, my love.
All right, I'm
If you're
back.
talking, I can't hear you.
No. I had said hold on because my daughter came back in here.
I was talking to
All
Nikki.
right. Oh,
What?
yeah. You up here?
There her
You,
go.
do you know her zodiac?
No,
Let me see if I can find out.
I'm pretty sure she said something about when she was born. But no, I don't know that much about her.
Hold on.
All I know is that lady crazy.
Hold on. I'm trying to get my my sound set up. I forgot I gotta do it a specific way. Yeah, I was trying to find her zodiac because it's two people that have the same zodiac, and I can't. Hold on. So, what you want to know her intentions, or did she really give him the money?
Yeah, I want to know what's her motive? What's the end game? And why is she so upset with him? Did they have a sexual relationship or did
Did they
he
sleep
just
together?
March
yeah,
24th.
That's
her
a
birthday?
Taurus, ain't it? Wait, no,
Yeah.
March 24th. March 24th is she had Pisces.
They say Lene is a Taurus.
Pisces. She's a Pisces. Hold on, let me see. Here comes the throat goat. Yeah, and that there's a lot of lies with the other one too. Did Maryanne and Umar sleep together? And everything's alleged. Don't come for Rem, come for me. So I'm just letting you know. Did Maryanne have a sexual affair with Umar? Gift literally just came out of the deck. Giving someone something. What did she give him? Something about a father, or that's a masculine energy. Oh Lord! Listen, and y'all know I don't cap. Let me see if I can look. Gift came out, and
Hold
this
on, let me
came out after.
yeah, there you go. What's that mean? The card you just showed, what does that mean?
Huh?
I said the card you just showed, what does that mean?
STD alert. Somebody got
Oh
something.
shit. Ooh wee.
Don't come for him. Listen, what did they sleep together? So that's confirming something happened. Okay, something about a storm is here or being upset. Okay, something is here about a state. Oh, there it is. Rejected. Did she try to go towards him like in another state, or do they live in separate states?
No, yeah, Umar's in Philly, she's in Ohio.
We don't see at the bottom of the deck is this is her energy with the desperate.
And Storm could mean that video that Storm just put out of his mama house.
Huh?
That could have been what that meant too. When you said Storm,
This
wasn't
came
Storm the
out
one
and
that
there's a
posted the
black
video?
man literally on the card. And this is Spirit saying she is very obsessive. Tell me more. What is she
Sounds
hiding from
about
the
right.
public about Umar? This literally just flew out of the deck.
Sounds about
Stress.
right.
What is Maryanne hiding from the public about Umar? Okay. Some type of chaos is about to ensue. And we have Something I'm hearing something about declining. What else? What's coming towards the public?
Ooh, Lene did
Sunday.
say Umar had a bum bump.
Okay, listen. I don't know if this is past energy. Everything's alleged. I ain't been wrong yet, but there I don't know. Y'all do with that what you will. I
Me
don't know
too.
if this is past energy or she alluded to this.
Ooh,
I don't know. Okay, but there's something here about movement with this car energy. That could be something momentum or some type of energy about Me Too moving toward. Yeah, she's gonna try to get some type of revenge.
that's exactly what she's trying to do right now.
Huh?
That's what she supposedly is trying to do right now. She's
Spirit
claiming
is
that
saying she's devilish. Tell me more, Maryanne. Maryanne Pisces. Okay, so reputation is coming out. Mental illness is here. Psycho is here. Okay, we have May. Something coming in the month of what's coming in the month of May with Maryanne and Umar. What's she gonna do with the public? We'll see. What's she hiding? What's she lying about? Okay, listen. Spirit saying y'all about to see it all play the fuck out. Karma. This is in the month of May. June. That's his energy. He's a Gemini. Oh no, no, wait. He's a Leo. Sorry. So something between May and June, she's gonna be going through a cycle of karma. Yep, there it is. Spring. Well, we don't see what's been hidden. So you asked if they slept together. Boom. Something's going to come out about this. What's this passionate
I
love
think they might
making
have.
with Maryanne? Listen, I don't know what the fuck this is, but there's something here about police station. This could even be something being surveilled. In denial, divorce, but that's like a separation or moving away from someone. Who got arrested? There's something here about an arrest, but that could be
Ooh,
binding someone or trapping someone. What is this?
she
Something
is
about a
trying to get him
belief.
arrested. She claiming that she's
Listen,
going to the police about him.
say what?
I said she claims she's going to the police about him.
Okay, well, there's something here about medication and bills. Does she have any children?
Yeah, I think she got a couple daughters.
Hold on, let me see something. What is she hiding from the public? What is Maryanne lying about? What is this bitch? What is this bitch lying about? What is Maryanne lying about?
Everything, most likely.
Okay, her lifestyle. She's something is look secrets. Something about her secrets or skeletons are being revealed. Tell me more. What's her money looking like? What is Maryanne's money looking like in this present moment? Talk to me. Okay, there's something here about spring communication. What is her money looking like? Is she broke? Is she doing this for attention? Boom. Spirit saying she's a sneaky ass bitch.
Ooh, I mean, she
Terms
showing
and
big check.
reminiscing. He promise her something?
That's what it could have been. That's what we were thinking. He might have promised Shango.
Yeah, look. Dreams and separation is literally here. So he promised her something and she didn't get it.
Probably the
What did he
Shango
promise
shit.
her? What did Umar promise Maryanne?
Probably some
What did
Shango.
Umar promise Maryanne? Okay, so we got oh shit. Something's here about a visit and her feeling like a clown, or he clowned on her, or something about a clown. She's a Sagittarius. Bottom of the deck. Okay. Tell me more. It doesn't matter. I just like to know for when I do the tarot. Okay, twin flame came out in reverse and third party came out upright. We don't see at the bottom of the deck is a risk. That's Gemini energy with the fool. So she feels stupid. There's a third. What about this third party? Okay, okay, it's coming through. She's upset about another energy, another feminine energy. She thought I'm hearing only one.
Probably Lene.
Yeah, air sign is here. Pregnancy is here, but pregnancy doesn't always mean getting someone pregnant. That could be growing something or birthing something with an air sign. Secrets at the bottom of the deck. What's the secret? Maryanne, Sagittarius. What is this? Okay, appreciation came out in reverse. Call came out in reverse. I told you, look, new boo. Why is this here with Maryanne? And she don't do Ifa like that. There it is. I told you, jealousy is here, trash is here, and denial came out in reverse. What we don't see, bottom of the deck, is signs and unsatisfied. She is pissed.
I
And I
think
know
she
you're in
jealous.
here.
I
That's why
think
it's
her
so
and
easy for
Lene.
me to walk up in her energy. She's in here.
I think her and
Yep.
Lene jealous of each other.
Ghosts and separation. She made some type of deadline. She's watching. I told you she's in here, but she's watching the fuck out of him. What's the outcome? Show me the outcome with Maryanne and Umar. Something about commitment is here. Show me the outcome. Whoa. Around summer, something about a commitment. I'm hearing snake. What's the outcome with Maryanne and Umar? There's something here about guarding union. What is this? There's some type of change coming. Emotions, family. Hold on, because I'm to the end of the deck. Let me see,
Yeah,
because
she
there's
definitely did flirt with Daniel from Delaware. You did say new boo, and she was definitely trying to get with that. Sounded like she was trying to get with that chief deputy in Wilmington, Delaware.
she's desperate as hell. Like there's another masculine in her energy, but I'm not seeing anything like where it's anything serious. I just heard. I don't want to get your life flag. Tell me more about what is Maryanne hiding from the public? Okay, she wants a reconciliation with him. Bad. That woman will have anyone in her bed. Maryanne, Sagittarius. I really wanted to read on Medea. Okay, proposal just showed itself, but something's here about Tuesday. What we don't see, going crazy. Drive-by stalker, social media. Tell me more. What is she hiding from the public? What is her business of Umar's? Why is she so invested in him? As soon as I asked that, this literally flew out of the deck, lurking. Why is she obsessed with Umar? Why is she obsessed with him? Talk to me. Shady is here. She got a fake friend in her energy, or she may have had ulterior motives to be his friend. Yeah, contemplating. She may be saying that she wants to be amicable, but she's lying. I told you, as soon as I said that, tell me anything, tell me lies. Why is she stop? Something's here about a restaurant. What is this? Oh God, what is this? Everything's alleged, okay? But there's something here about a lie being blocked. April, family member, fake accounts. There's an earth sign in the energy. Who's this earth sign? To Maryanne. Who is this? Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. There's something here about an offer, depression,
So Umar looks like
plotting.
her husband.
Tell me more. Did she get money from? Did she give Umar money? Did she give Umar any money?
Yeah, she did.
Spirit saying there's something here about a lie. I asked, did she give him money? And this is something about a trickster, an illusion, creating a lie, and then covering tracks is here, and then mental breakdown is here. What we don't see at the bottom of the deck: bad intentions, one night stand, boss, internet spy, bar. Spirit saying she's a drunk. Okay, this is her karma.
I can definitely believe that.
Let me get to the tarot. Yeah, she's got some nasty, nasty energy. And bitch, if you send something at me, you better not fucking miss. Spirit is saying that she's an attention whore, not happy. Paying someone is in reverse. Dark magic is in reverse. Stalker is in reverse.
All right, Indy.
Let me pull a couple from this and then I'm gonna bring it home with the tarot. This one is like really, 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 really gonna tell me what I need to know. Okay, there's something here about a carbon copy. Maryanne, drop top lip Maryanne. Yeah, she wants a reconciliation, but it's not coming. Maryanne, there's no way that bitch is okay. Understood the assignment came out in reverse. Something is here
Antonio, I
about
got your
leaking
email.
information. Spirit saying that she's a liabetic
A
about something
liability.
contractual. Spirit saying she's a lie. Maryanne, Sagittarius. She don't act like no Sagittarius. Okay, love faces came out in reverse. He don't want her. Spirit saying she needs to see a physician. Spirit saying that she's broke as fuck. What's the
I mean, if you're
outcome?
making that much money doing what you're doing, why
Okay,
would you have YouTube?
listen, this is the third card that came out about a rapist. Okay, I don't know if this is something she's holding on to or this is what's coming out. Now, y'all know time is linear, but that's like the third Me Too card that came out.
So
Okay,
if
Spirit
you need
saying
to
she got an
sign,
entity attached to her. Taurus could be Hierophant energy, which is like karma or even court. Listen, I can't make it up. Sagittarius energy. You can't make this shit up. Maryanne. She needs to cleanse bad. I told you her energy is disgusting. Homosexual thoughts. Stalker. Don't really like you. I told you. What else? Okay. Truth is on the way. Judging. Fantasizing. What is she hiding about Umar spirit? What is she hiding and lying about? What is Maryanne lying about? God damn, these cards are fucking going nuts. Okay, spirit
mental
saying
breakdown.
she talks too much.
Somebody said,
I
did she
told
sell
you.
coochie back in the day?
Huh?
Somebody asked, did she sell coochie back in the day?
Listen, there's something here about the stripper came out lying about fraternity. Trolling is
Ooh-wee.
here.
Wonder why she got
Did
divorced.
Maryanne sell pussy spirit? Cards is fucking dancing. Something about brown skin is here. Listen, I asked if she sell pussy and sexual came out.
No shit.
Okay, dark skin is here. Won't see this coming. Can't be trusted with children is here.
That sounds like Umar.
Tell me more about was Maryanne a sex worker? Leo came out.
And
Tell me
Umar's a
more.
Leo, man.
What is this? Something about studying someone is here. See a physician again. Different card, different deck. If she promiscuous, if she
Yeah,
using
Marianne
sex
got
as a
married.
means to get what she wants, because bitch, you are not pretty. Okay, something's here about a Caucasian.
They said Marianne got
Incurable
married.
sexual disease is here. Results is
Demon.
here. Dabbling in magic is here. Tell me more. Okay, standing ovation. That means she's an actress. Okay, Spears saying she's a weird ass bitch. Tell me more about this.
Yes, she does,
You
Jessica.
gonna come over here and play? Make sure you fucking Annie up.
Nikki, get in your channel name because I always mess it up.
Spears saying she's lying about her past. What you say, Trip?
Your channel name.
What?
What's your channel name?
Oh, Blanco told you.
Oh, I'm gonna go to and put the link in the chat.
Spears saying she's a thirst trap. Taurus energy. She's about to receive some type of karma. Yeah. Let me get to the tarot. Yeah, she it's looking like they slept together. And look, this is two different decks. And all I did was pick this card up. This one says gift, and this one says gift. So she received something or caught something. I keep picking up STD energy.
Damn, let me find out. Let
So
me
do it
find
that way
out
you
who are
will.
going around burning motherfuckers. Allegedly.
Show me what the public is going to see in this timeline, spirit. Please and thank you for Maryanne. What will she try to deny or hide? And this timeline, what the public will see. And I just saw the world. That's the internet. Will she be exposed in this season and cycle? Maryanne, Sagittarius, show me the outcome that the public will see. Okay, Six of Swords is moving on, trying to leave something in the past. Why is this here? I heard the Great Escape. What is this? Okay, yeah, the Fool, moving on to a new beginning. This is also having blind faith, taking a risk. Bottom of the deck, Page of Pentacles again. This is something about, I'm hearing genuosity. Show me the Six of Swords and Maryanne's energy. Okay, the Temperance, Sagittarius energy. She's trying to find meaning in something, and what? She wants to be a fucking wife. She wants him to
Maybe.
leave this in the past and try to hash it out. What she
Maybe.
don't see coming is the King of Swords, which is like some type of truth. I'm hearing burden of proof. This is something, some type of receipt I'm picking. What's this King of Swords here for? This could be the law. The King of Wands, Leo energy to the world. He's trying to get the fuck away from her. Did he put some type of protection order or something to keep her away from him?
I don't know about that, but I do know Lene tried to do that and it got thrown out.
There's something here about a King of Wands. That's Leo, Aries, Sag energy. This is him trying to distance himself or speak. What is this?
He never
Okay, the
even
truth is
mentioned her.
coming out about whether she gave money to him or not. The Six of Pentacles, giving and receiving. What is this? Six of Pentacles and Umar's energy with, I just heard the name Amir, Amir. What is this? The Queen of Wands, Sagittarius energy to the Two of Swords. Something being at a crossroads about what? Why is this here? Making a choice, feeling stuck because she's in love with him. Page of Cups to the what? This jumped out of my hand. The Knight of Cups. This is a love offer to the fucking
Maybe he
Chariot. She
promised
wants.
her. Maybe he
She wants.
promised her
She wants them to be
a
together.
relationship. Yeah, but maybe he could have promised her a relationship and
Did
she
he
probably
promise her a
came with some
relationship?
money.
Three of Wands to the what? And what I'm picking up is like him knowing that she's jealous and promising her something or saying something or offering her something because he knows that she's not gonna be down with the get down. So the Four of Swords is like reflection. But we don't. What did Umar promise Maryanne? Child, I cannot. Ten of Wands to the Death card to the what? To the Ten of Cups. Tell me more about this. Two of Wands to what? Ace of Cups. Okay, there's something here about a new beginning, but I'm picking up lies. Yeah, there's something being hidden. The Hermit to the what? To the Six of Wands. That's like an ulterior motive. Why? Money. He thought she really had money.
He probably did and probably found out that she really ain't have it like that. And
Two of Cups is working together. Okay, so what made Umar change up? Okay, some type of truth was being revealed. The Star. That's also, I'm picking up that he may have something, she may have said something and because he's not really dumb. He saw something, some type of mental illness. Show me the Star. That could be healing or someone that's, what is this? Yes, Eight of Cups walking away, Seven of Wands and blocking her. Yes, he saw something. I told you. Choosing to walk away. He's divested from her. He saw something. She lied. I'm hearing something about consistent. Maybe she promised him something and reneged. And that's
Nice
when she
off.
got aggressive. Knight of Swords. This is something rushing in or some type of news, or maybe she got aggressive with him. Show me the Knight of Swords. Maryanne's energy. What's the public going to see? Okay, yeah. The Five of Cups is her being in regret. Four of Wands, something about stability. To the Nine of Pentacles. She might live in a shithole. He thought she had more money or she was financially stable. Yes, he was checking her out. He found
Yeah,
something out. This is like discovering something about her finances.
he probably thought she had it more than what she projected because she was a filmmaker. She's an older woman. He probably thought she had some type of
Yeah, I
paper.
don't know. You know, I don't keep up with none of this. What's the public want to see? King of Pentacles. I'm hearing something about her records. What is this? Or a job? What is this? The Queen of fucking Pentacles in reverse. That's a broke bitch. I told you. Bottom of the deck, we don't see is Ace of Swords. Yes, this is someone may be leaking something or releasing something about her finances, something about her money. And yeah, I told you, this is someone close to her. Three of Cups. Someone smiles in her face. Well, I tell you, someone's releasing this. Swords or communication. Eight of Swords in reverse. That's something being released. Bottom, I fucking knew it. Seven of Swords is someone being deceitful or getting away with some type of trickery. This is somebody playing in her face. They're gonna bring all the receipts too. Who's this person? And why are they? What's their motive? Queen of Swords to speak the truth. All these fucking swords keep showing up. That's communication. She's worried about this. Knight of Swords. Nine of Swords. How does Umar feel about her? The Emperor came up. Fumbled. Why is this here? The Lovers making a decision. Masculine making a decision to what? He don't want to be tied down one woman. Nine of Cups is like a player, someone that overindulges. Yeah, he don't like her. Four of
He don't. He
Cups.
said he want two wives.
Five of Wands is here. This is like a fight. He's trying to fucking fight this bitch off of him. High Priestess energy, which is like a side chick or secrets or something being kept hidden. She wants to be a side chick, but he don't want her. What is
He
this
never
High
even
Priestess
mentioned her.
here? The Judgment to the Queen of Cups to the Five of Swords. There's somebody close to him. She's gonna try to manipulate something by way of a message or an agreement, but it's fake. I don't know what this is.
Oh,
This
thank
is
you
some
for the
type of
super
contract
chat.
that she lied. She's lying about some type of contract or something written. Ten of Pentacles. This has something to do with finance. What is this? You know I don't pay no mind to none of this. I told you. Six
Enterprise.
of
Put
Cups.
your video in the chat. We'll play it
There it
when you're
is. I
done.
told you.
What is that? Is that the
That's the
devil dude?
devil. The devil to the Ten of Swords to the Six of Cups. Something from her past is about to resurface and going to basically destroy her all her credibility. Yep. Three of Swords. There's a masculine in her energy that she's trying to fuck or sleep with.
I wouldn't be surprised. She an
Huh?
older woman. She ain't got no husband.
Rise Entertainment. Thank you for the $5 super chat.
That's why I just told him put the link to his video in the chat. Oh, he gotta have a rank
Yeah,
to do
she's
that.
all her lies are coming home to roost because there's somebody with a faceless account around her that is going to expose everything that she's doing and this person she's known them for a long time. I don't know who this person is, but somebody is about to reach out to either a content creator or him, and I ain't been wrong yet. Someone's about to expose all her business, everything that she's been trying to hide. What else does the chat need to know what's coming to? She got a tower moment coming. Something incriminating I'm hearing. This could also be something that could potentially get her locked up. Potentially.
Yeah, probably that check fraud shit that she keep doing.
I don't know. You know I'll be clowning in the chat. I don't keep up with this. This is confirmation for you. What is this? Yep. The hang one, getting a new perspective or something being released. What is this? Nine of Cups. Being greedy about what? Power. She was trying to control something. Yeah, she's trying to. There it is again. The Seven of Swords is a liar.
I did. I just went to your channel. I'm gonna play your video when she done doing her
Yeah,
reading.
no, I'm finished. I don't know. Next time I
Well, I'm
want to
sorry to
read
get
on
you
Medea.
started.
That's what I want to pack up. We
Lynette.
can do that another day. Yeah, I mean, it don't make no sense to me because I don't know what's going on, but hopefully it makes sense to you.
Yeah, a lot of it, a whole lot of it was accurate. It was like a lot of the cards that was popping up was like stuff that has already been happening. The only thing that we can't say for sure is them sleeping together. With everything else sounded like right down the money.
Yeah, breakup, separation. Did they sleep together? Dirty
I
as
think
fuck.
I think they did.
Evading. Porn
Body
sex
knows.
addict. I don't want
In
to
my
be
opinion, I think
disrespectful
they
on your
did.
channel because I know like I could be saying some shit, but it looks to me like some type of sexual escapade happened, and Rem's not saying this. I'm saying this, so don't come
In
for
my
him. Come
opinion,
for
I
me.
think something had to happen. They said please read Medea.
Please read Medea. The guards are guard. I'm weak. We can do. I can come up tomorrow and we could do that way. I'll be in the lab and I could really cook on Medea tomorrow. I don't want to hold up your show.
All right, that's cool.
All right, thank you. I'm gonna hop back in the chat.
Thank you for coming up. You're always
Thank you for
accurate.
having me. Always
No
a
problem.
pleasure.
All right, now let's see what this enterprise video is about. I guess he broke down all the lies on Umar Breakfast Club interview, and I think that's why Umar went to the back to the Breakfast Club because he knew that people couldn't play the audio. I mean, couldn't play the video. Well, he probably figured, oh, since um YouTube, I mean, Breakfast Club is a part of Netflix now, people wasn't gonna be able to break down the video and expose his lies. You forgot we can play audio. Sis, you still there?
Yeah.
I sent you the video.
You didn't.
Huh? I didn't?
No, you did not.
Hold on. I thought it's one I just did. Hold on. All right, I'll resend it. All right, I just sent it. Don't worry, we're gonna get that reading tomorrow. Blanco always accurate with her readings too. I ain't seen her be wrong yet.
Good afternoon, good people. Enterprise Entertainment. Not back with another review. We back with another update. An update from Fraud DMG.
Oh, he in front of the school.
Now, he just had a Loon interview on the It's Up There podcast. Father David had him on his podcast. And of course, the shameful, disgraceful podcast that he just did on the Breakfast Club.
That shit was
These
shameful.
three entities absolutely need to be ashamed of themselves for black people.
Right.
For saying that you want goodness for black people, for saying that you want excellence for black people, not promoting such a charlatan like this. And for people who wanted to ask softball questions, people like Loon who wanted to ask softball questions, people like Father David who wanted to act oblivious like this dude is doing something for the conscious community, allow me to introduce y'all to what is really here in FDMG.
We gotta put that up full mast. Ooh, she dropped out. Well,
all
wait
over
for her
the
to come
ground.
back.
You see right there,
Oh, she
Charlemagne?
dropped herself out.
That's black mold. In case you don't understand, that is a
Damn. It's getting worse and worse and worse every time you see it. And you talking about the renovation is done. We watching your video right now, Enterprise. You went up to the school. He said, "Fuck it, I'm going up to the school. Let people know." That's the best way to do it, though. To go straight up to the school and show people that this man is clearly lying about the renovations and the school being done. You go ahead, play sis.
bio and a health hazard, not only to adult human beings, but especially kids with compromised immune systems. See, we have unfinished outsides to buildings, storm drains not connected.
Yeah, I'm like 45 minutes away from the school.
We got
Maybe an hour.
trash littered on these streets. We won't even get to these other buildings. I'll just have clips of photos of those. We talking about the one that y'all keep promoting, that he keeps promoting, that he puts money into. Fresh trash out here while he's doing all these illustrious podcasts. You know, his 300 dates that he goes on every single year. Why are you not putting the people's money into the people's building, as you like to say? Same crap foundation. But renovations are complete. We're ready for inspection. The certificate of occupancy. Do you see the mold creeping through the cracks of this?
Mold with some cracks in that.
Charlemagne, Envy, where are you at?
Damn, that whole thing is cracked. The bricks is starting to come out.
Send your kids here first. Look at this.
Oh my God. The steps are chipping. Oh, that's diabolical.
We got liquor bottles. Look at this. I was just up here a couple months ago. Sign still isn't cleaned off.
That's diabolical.
Broken bottles. Seems like some of the crap that was up here before, somebody picked it up. I don't know if it was moist or not, but we got other trash here.
I think that's the video we're watching right now. Yeah, that is the video we're watching right now.
Look at this. You can't gallivant off into the night constantly and not upkeep your grounds and not take care of your buildings.
Bro Winners, what's up?
This is the extent of his legacy. That's what a real school bus looks like, moist. Establishment and institution. Look at this. This is supposed to be a safe haven for children. Newsflash: Charlemagne, Loon, Father David.
Oh my God!
Particular
Didn't he
bag
just say
of
he
trash
cleared out
has
the trash?
been there for at least since I want to say November. I've done video. That same bag of trash.
I remember that. That trash bag been sitting there.
It's getting ready to be April of 2026. While I'm down this way, even though I'm going to take pictures of it,
this guy diabolical.
This is what we say is opening for black boys. Buildings full of mold that go all the way up to the tippy top. No, they can't be pressure washed and power washed off. These buildings literally will have to be destroyed, torn down to the ground, new foundation laid, and then built up again. We're talking about millions of dollars in project. Charlemagne, Mr. Bestseller, are you putting the money up? Because you endorsing him to get likes and clicks on your little radio station. Envy, are you putting the money up? I'm sure you got money from your various real estate ventures, right?
Uncle Mo, what's up?
Since you endorsing him, so that's your boy, you putting the money up? Look at this. All that is mold and soot on that entire.
Look at this. Pause, sis, pause.
I want to see any of y'all put y'all children here first.
You can see the cement cracking is worse than the last video I seen, and that was recent. Uncle Mo, what was the last time you was up there? Like a month ago? Like a month and a half? And it looked like the cement is cracking even more, especially with his big ass walking up and down the steps. But god damn, like how you claim that you got a school finished ready for young black boys, and the cement all around the building is cracking, the rails is about to fall off the motherfucker. The trash is still sitting there from when Uncle Mo went there. The ground do look contaminated to me. Yep, he did. Look, Uncle Mo said that trash bag was there when he went there on September. And he claimed on Valentine's Day that he swept out all the trash. He just threw out all the garbage. But you notice he swept out all the, he claimed this was one thing nobody noticed about that video. You swept out all the trash and cleaned out all the garbage, but you cleaned in the motherfucker. No dirt on you. I mean, if you sweeping out all the trash in the school, I'm pretty sure you're gonna have some type of filth on you. Shirt cleaned in the motherfucker. This is diabolical. Yeah, he said it was February 19th. That's fucking crazy. So it looked like how you live. That's what I'm saying. You live in filth. Your mom, you got your mom living in filth. Now we can definitely say that you got your mom living in filth. We saw the video. Uncle Mo, you missed it. We definitely saw a video, and it was a big ass pile of trash sitting in the corner. It wasn't as bad as Renee described it with all these boxes up to the ceiling and all that, but she would definitely had a pile of trash, like big ass pile of trash just sitting right next to her in the corner. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We don't see no dumpsters. Where you throwing this trash at? This is diabolical. You can go ahead. I'll make sure you're hitting that like button.
He's such a pillar to the black community. Since he's such an asset to the black community. Boarded up doors. Where is all the money he's collected? Since we don't know, since we can't say for sure how much it is, we're wrong. The struggle stealers are wrong. Fine. Where's the money you have gotten? You ain't even changed the sign on that one yet. But I forgot. This is the baby. A legally mounted door. Painted for aesthetics. That added for aesthetics. And yet, your own address label is full of dirt and soot and can barely be seen.
That's fucking crazy. He painted up the door.
To his supporters, this is who you endorse.
Stand in front of it like you gotta. Yo, this is fucking diabolical.
To the podcasters that bring him on, this is who y'all big up. Who y'all say that's not a scammer. Who will sit across the street with this in the background talking about run your PayPal.
City Trash got his own character, like a backstory.
When I pulled up, I got out my car and there was a couple groups of kids, group of girls and group of boys. I asked them both, "You guys going to FDMG when Umar gets their school built?" They were like, "No." The boys didn't even know what I was talking
Who the
about.
fuck is
The
paying?
girls were like, "No,
Who the
I
fuck
go
is paying
somewhere
six hundred
else,
dollars a month for that?
happily." So where's all this my fandom and my
How I end up in
notoriety
the
is
back?
to draw kids in? Again, I've
I
said it
don't know.
before
I thought
and
you
I'll say it again.
knew.
The city
I thought you
of
did it on
Wilmington
purpose.
doesn't even know your name. They don't know you exist, which is why you haven't went into any of these city entities.
Pause.
I told you, Moist.
That's a great point. That's a great point. How you claim you about to open a school in the neighborhood that the school is in? Nobody knows who the fuck you are. Like he always like pretending like somebody driving by or walking by. You rarely see. You might see like one or two people. I seen the one lady give him a hug and the white dude, and they could be staged people. You can probably pay somebody to walk by and act like the neighborhood loves him and they know him. But when somebody else goes there, don't nobody know who the fuck he is.
Don't
Don't
nobody
nobody
live
know.
on that block but homeless people.
No, his house is there. Would be a bunch of kids running up and down there. You say homeless people live up the block, and he swear he owned the whole block. You don't own none of that shit. He call it Toonday Boulevard. You don't own. You don't even own the buildings. You go ahead.
Every time you go live, every time you podcast, every time you have something to say about these buildings, I'm going to live. I'm going to video. I'm going to get back to the people what's really out there and what's really real. Because if these punk behind podcasters won't do it for the sake of their wallets, I'll do it for the sake of the people and their money. This is Enterprise Entertainment. I'm going to continue to
That's a
expose.
good point. Black
I'm going to
mogul,
continue to
black
talk.
people's money, black magic. Not one black boy educated.
We out.
That's a fact. This is fucking ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I ain't never seen none shit like this.
10 years ago,
And
my younger brother went mad and attacked
how can
people on
he
the
be
street with a
allowed?
kitchen knife, leaving over.
How can he be allowed to go on major platforms and lie like that? Isn't that like literal proof of fraud? Like, isn't that the literal proof of fraud? How you allowed to go in there on a national platform and just make up some shit? All the renovations are done, and then you go see the motherfucker. You don't show nobody the inside where the renovations are done to prove that the renovations are done on the inside. And you can tell by the outside that shit ain't. Come on. You say abracadabra. Now you see the donations. Now you don't. Right. This is diabolical. How could anybody be this cruel and fucked up? I can't believe I can't believe that he was really allowed to go on a platform and lie like that and just make up a whole bunch of bullshit. Well, what Lennon got going on over there? All right, well, hold on. I thought I saw something. Trying to see if I can find this other video. If not, I'll play it tomorrow. Um, No, I guess that's it. Any Chaos about to go live anyway. I want to see what she got going. I definitely want to see what she got going. So I think that's where we're gonna stop this one at. We're gonna stop this one at because Mind Brew Chaos about to go live, and I think she's about to drop more info on the situation that happened with Maryanne Lorient father in that building. So definitely go over there. He said, "What about Afro Man Victory?" I mean, shit. What else need to be said about that shit other than funniest part is when that dude was looking at the eyeball and shit out of that cake. He was eyeballing the shit out of that cake. FDMG mode, new drug in Philly. Octavius Epstein, diabolical. But yeah, Chaos about to go live, so this is where we're gonna end this one at. So shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody. Huh?
Say bye, everybody.
All right. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody that stopped by. Like we said, we live streamers, y'all who make these lives lit. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you can be notified whenever we drop this heat. It's your boy, Remy. You was just watching Rim Rum TV here with my sis. Trip C's Treehouse was always swinging. We'll see y'all when we see y'all. Until then, peace. Go over to Mind Chaos Brew. She got some shit pumping over there. Peace.